I thought that was all right. I thought it was an all right choice.
Hi, hello. Hey, how are you? Are you ready? I'm not ready.
Sound like fucking Eminem in Ass Like That.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
What a fucking track that is, huh?
I think there's a very specific age group that will know that track, and that's it.
That's not a song that spans generations.
No.
I'm fairly certain that song came out when I was probably in like 4th grade.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now I have to look it up.
I was about in middle school.
Yeah.
Did you guys see It Takes Two?
I did
No,
not.
I haven't. No, I
I've
haven't.
never seen that movie. Fuck me.
I've seen a lot of Mary Kate and
I have
Ashley
seen a
too,
lot
but
of
I have
them.
not seen that.
I thought for sure that was like a pretty widely like well-known movie, and like no one on press row had seen it the other day.
No. Now, a New York Minute or whatever it is, Clueless.
Right? Yeah.
Seen
that
those.
Saw the ones where they were super spies.
Ass Like That by Eminem is the song we were talking about.
Now I gotta look up the lyrics because I just have to remember how everything
2004.
goes. Dang, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. So I'd have been middle school, 7th
Yeah.
grade, something like that.
Yeah.
The way you drink it, I can't believe
The
it.
only way to watch
I've
this
never seen
game
it.
legally in Colorado is either DirecTV or Fubo.
Somebody said it was on NHL Network tonight.
Well, you
Did
can't
I?
watch that in Colorado.
Black Sea.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. That's annoying.
Now,
I
I would
know
never recommend you
you'll
don't
be
watch it legally,
at my
but
show.
you could do that.
Use the new Fubo DNVR code.
Or do that, yeah.
We haven't even done a Fubo read on the Av show yet. It hasn't even happened.
Just go to Fubo and type in DNVR, see what happens.
There you go.
What is the deal?
Look.
I think it's like 15% off or something. I don't know exactly. I'd have to check.
I don't care. You get friggin'.
I fought it for so long, and then I just got it. You guys would tell me for 2 years, get a fucking VPN. Dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
$15 and my ESPN
It just
Plus
works
subscription
flawlessly.
already fucking works.
Yep.
Yep.
It's so easy.
Late night, come home, work 6. All I know is by
Add
the
$3 back to the
stairs.
first month.
Tries to let me know she cares. I will not you.
Oh, an afternoon game. Can we just have an easy one?
Dude, that's my thing. I would love nothing more than for them to do exactly what we said in the pregame.
Yep. Just get
Come
up by
out,
3.
Get a fucking 3-0 lead in the first, make
Just
5-0 by the end of the
Done
second,
here.
and we can start the post-game show 2 minutes into the third.
Slam
You
a
know what I mean?
35-minute post-game show and go enjoy our Sunday.
They can get on a fucking plane, go to Anaheim, hit Disneyland before fucking dinner. Like, let's. That's my goal, to get Nathan MacKinnon on the Matterhorn by fucking
By
7
6
p.m. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, tight 6 p.m. I want Kale on Space Mountain. Like, let's fucking go.
$2 from Degro, who says the Wile E. Coyote sign that said "Help" had me rolling. Yeah, a classic. It's pretty well drawn too.
Yeah.
So artistic. Do you think the opposing teams get to meet the new Anaheim puppy?
There's a new one.
There's a new Anaheim
They get
puppy.
a new one like every 2 months. It feels like.
Do they?
Sounds like they don't like adult dogs.
Rude. I know a lot of them are supposed to be like in training service animals.
Yeah,
So
like
some of
graduate
them,
or
yeah, some of
whatever,
them
yeah.
usually like graduate, like probably get adopted by people that actually need them. But they get to hang out at hockey rinks. That sounds fun.
Don't be showing that off. We're probably gonna get another dog this summer.
Woo!
Really?
Well, we want to get a dog for our dog,
Yeah. Get that.
because we feel bad every time we both have to leave, and we're not rich enough to put him in daycare every day.
What?
They have cheerleaders? All right.
I actually think they had them at Gila,
Real,
but they were just way more spaced
hard to
out.
see. Yeah.
Couldn't say 'em.
When you did cover 4 of 50 sections instead of 4 of 12 sections.
Right. Connor Ingram versus the Avs, not in Denver. This could be a fucking bloodbath.
Yeah, it's not been pretty historically.
He's been great in Colorado and absolutely fucking torched everywhere else.
Mullet. All right, what's wrong with that Dos Equis ad? Anyway, chat, game is underway. 1949, 48, 47, 46.
God, even the camera angle at this arena is better.
I don't know if I've ever seen those jerseys. I like those.
Yeah,
Except for when they blend into the points bet ad. That was weird.
So boring, but I like the color.
I like the color, yeah.
I love the concept of them. How they're like, yeah, we're gonna minimalize the Kachina look. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like you said, it just came out a
Just
little bland.
boring.
Writing your team name across the jersey is just, you didn't try.
Right,
Come
right,
on.
right.
Like,
I actually, had they done like a one color of like the robot head,
absolutely. Absolutely.
I
in for it.
officially agree with you wholeheartedly on these jerseys. Or come up with like a new, unique third logo.
Something. The Avs did it, and it's one of the most loved jerseys ever.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. They use that fucking cactus that's on the pants.
sure, I'm in.
That cactus is
Just
sick.
don't just write Coyotes.
It's actually even worse. It's Arizona.
We're from here. This is why I hate the blueberry from
Dude,
Colorado.
yes.
Like,
Yeah, we fucking know. And that really was, it looked like you bought a Rangers jersey at Walmart.
straight up, it's off-brand Rangers jersey.
All the colors were just a little wrong.
Yep.
Got it? No. Terrible.
Cog scoring is kind of dried up a little bit. Don't love that,
It's
but
so funny because, like, he'll go so long without
Yeah.
anything threatening,
Yeah.
and then he'll score a goal. It's like, oh, yeah, you used to put up 25
Right.
in this league.
regularly used to do this. I forgot. Yeah.
That's just like a cheeky little finish, and it's like, oh. Okay. Only a giveaway.
Yeah. It's nice work there, though. We're 2 minutes in, so take it with a grain of salt, but the Coyotes do not look super interested in this hockey game. We've been meaning to ask you, Willie, what is Avalanche Alley?
Oh.
Where is Avalanche Alley?
If you have to ask, you're not cool enough.
I'm definitely not cool enough for most things in my life, so that's par for the course.
Ooh.
Not quite.
Well, so what I do like about these jerseys is that when they have a captain, that is allegedly what it'll be. It's going
It's
to
a
be
moon?
the
The moon
cool.
sea,
the
yeah.
moon puck logo.
That is cool. I do like that.
And the A is two cactuses leaning together. So like I do like that.
That sounds cool.
They did all the cool stuff except the
Right,
main logo.
right. And then they just like picked a font off dafont.com and they're like, this is good.
Hey, don't put any shade on defont.com,
Bro,
all right?
my laptop is mostly just defont files.
Oh my god.
But again, I'm not designing an NHL jersey.
I mean, based on the Avs' last stadium. Ooh, one pass too many, bud. You got to shoot that, Erod. Based on the Avs' last Stadium Series jersey, they're just sitting in a closet somewhere designing these things. So,
Based on the last stadium jersey, they have a freaking toddler sitting in a closet drawing these things.
What sucked so much about the Avs Stadium Series jersey was like, I got it. Like, I got the idea.
Sure.
all you had
for
to
what they were
do
going
was
for.
not load it in MS Paint and stretch it
Right,
across the
right.
jersey,
Yeah,
and it'd have
right,
been
yeah.
fine. But
That was, I had no issue with the half and half, and we've all talked about it.
Yeah.
Their practice jerseys, that logo
Was
That was
sick.
sick.
It was sick.
and they were just like, stretch it disproportionately onto the jerseys. Oh,
that's right. It's already Monday for you Australians.
yeah, it being Monday morning for them is always the part that.
It's wild. Yeah.
So what is it, like 19 hours ahead they are?
Something like that, yeah. Like 9 a.m. Monday morning right now. All right. Somehow the Avs have dominated possession and Arizona has the only shot on goal.
Sounds about right.
Yep. Gotta make a
Nice D from Gerard.
Logan's got to make a better play there, though. They're going to get away with it, but just didn't need that turnover. Ugh.
Ah!
He's still really good.
Oh, he's in New Zealand. He's not in Australia.
Oh, sorry.
It's a difference, Rue.
I mean, are they the same time zone as New Zealand? One more, I forget.
I was gonna say, I feel like New Zealand might even be fucking.
Yeah,
Further.
right. It might be.
Why is this game not on Hulu? Because they suck.
It's on ESPN or it's on NHL Network, so
Fucking.
everything gets ruined when the game's on
So,
NHL
seriously,
Network.
I think
Like,
I missed
literally.
5 games while I was gone, and 3 of them were on NHL Network, so I couldn't even like.
Watch
Couldn't
them
even
if
go
you
back
wanted
if you
to.
wanted to,
I
Yeah.
could have like gotten my fucking. Actually, I didn't bring my laptop intentionally.
Yeah.
Like so, I was like, I could have gone through like the illegal stream stuff on my phone, but I was like,
Nah.
I don't want to.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to flip it on because I was like, oh, I'll just be able to
Totally.
watch it on ESPN Plus.
Nope. If you're in Colorado, you will be blacked out from that broadcast on NHL Network. Or really, if you're in the altitude broadcast net area,
Virginia.
Yep.
which is like half the country.
Yes, way fucking.
Half the Midwest.
Yeah.
Half the Mid Plains, whatever we're
The
we're
mountain
in.
range.
That's the other part that altitude leaves out of their Comcast dispute. Is right when that happened, they lost a massive region to Root Sports Nevada. That was all altitude and Avalanche coverage territory before. It's another reason why they're not worth it.
No matter how you feel about like the internship conversation that was going on Twitter, I thought it was really hilarious given like the people that I know for them to say anything about how they treat their interns because I know they treat their interns like garbage. So for them, yeah, that was really funny to me. Took everything in my being not to be like, hey friend, why don't you tell me how you felt about your time at altitude?
I see. ChatGPT made a Facebook group name. Sick.
I I love that.
Yeah, altitude works fine, assuming you have DirecTV or Fubo or whatever.
But I think so. But I'm assuming then, but the NHL Network channel on DirecTV is also blacked out. Yes. Okay. So that's fucking stupid.
It'll be some other thing
Yeah.
like that they're showing on
that's
NHL
fucking
Network than
annoying.
the game.
The worst is NHL Network that it'll usually start the game.
Yeah.
And then it cuts away like 90
That was
seconds
our
in.
live feed of the game.
Right.
If
Yeah.
you could go tune into on whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
If you can go figure it out your fucking self.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoop.
I don't hate that. I mean, I'm sure the NHL would happily get rid of regional blackouts. It's the cable networks that want them.
I was gonna say, dude, that's the part about all of this that is cracking me up. People don't understand
Yeah.
the minutia of small networks like that. It's like, yeah, those companies don't want them to go anywhere.
Yep.
I'm positive the NHL is looking at what the MLS did and was like, yeah, we want that.
And like I really think over the next 10 to 15 years every major sports league is going to have their own streaming rights and all of that stuff, but we're just not there yet.
Right.
Yeah, it's been pretty darn low event hockey.
Ooh. Close.
Oh,
That was Miko.
yep. Could have been 48 right there. The ref wasn't going to block that one. Oh no, you didn't measure the CPU cooler? Yikes.
Yikes. Oh. Wow. I did not like the way he played that.
Yeah.
He recovered
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, I don't love the way Arizona played it either, so fair is fair. That is not the 2-on-1.
No.
I mean, the MLS is ahead of the pack because they were never locked into these big cable contracts, right? Which, like, was their biggest problem.
I was gonna say, them being able to do it first is more of an indictment on them in
Yeah.
a league than it is, as a league than anything
And,
else.
like, it's working out for them great in the moment, but a decade ago, they would have begged for any cable deal. Like,
Right. And that's why. See, that's honestly why I think the NHL would want to do that, is because the MLS knows, like,
yeah.
it's now available to more people.
Yep. Never been easier to watch the MLS.
The great product that it is.
Well, I mean, sure, but especially like in the modern era of sports, I think. Look,
It's like the KHL. It's fucking. It's great.
The thing is, we run in circles that watch the game live, but there are lots and lots of sports fans that do not watch these things live. They DVR them. They watch them the next day. They watch them when they get off work.
Right.
There are lots and lots of people that do that, and it's so much easier, rather than having to DVR it and set everything up, to just go on to Apple TV and it's just there.
Well, and then, dude, see, the other thing too that is annoying is, like, abs, because you can do that on ESPN
Sure,
Plus.
if you're not local.
Well, right. I'll say, but that is still the problem. I can't even watch a replay of the Avs game the next
Yeah,
day.
you have to wait is it 48 or 72 hours?
Can you? If you're local?
After a certain amount of time.
Okay.
But like the next game has been played by the time you're.
And it's like that's a problem.
Yep.
And again, to your point, if these fucking regional sports networks don't get their cut though, then they're fucked.
They're just dead. Yeah.
That was a sick pass.
I'd really like the Avs to get one here in the first. I know the actual stats are super middling, but they've been the better team.
Well, I was gonna say, honestly, the way they're playing is making me feel like
They're fine, yeah.
Get one when you get one.
That's how I feel until Arizona gets one.
I was gonna say, oh fuck, they're gonna call Taves for that.
Did he get his stick in? It was hard to tell,
Yeah,
really.
Well, he definitely they did get tangled up, but his stick definitely got in his feet.
Yeah, then they're gonna call that. It is what it is.
You don't have to like that one, but
You put stick next to skate, they fall over. They just call it. It's
pretty automatic.
yeah. Yeah, the boards have sucked in this one. I agree. So this commercial's been playing a lot lately, and I've wondered, like, who is this commercial for? Because some kid who's playing multiple sports in high school is not worried about buying a bed. Like, yeah.
Man, so much. Awesome, dude.
I'll take another mimosa. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
How hyped are you that the Tendies are back?
They're back?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're back yet, but they're
but
coming back. Yeah.
Fucking A. Damn. Wow, what a neat day this Sunday became.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
That, I guess they gave her some feet.
Understandable. Appreciate it. Look, I just unplugged my shit. No, it's good.
Thanks, dude.
How is the ice there? I don't actually know.
So, I said it was really good. Said it was really hard and it moved fast till like halfway through the game.
And then it just slushes.
Craig Morgan claims that he's had a bunch of players tell him it's maybe the best ice in the league.
I don't know about that.
I had multiple guys tell me it was awesome.
Until it isn't.
Wasn't. Yeah.
Okay. So the first half of the game, maybe, but I've pretty consistently heard Edmonton as the best ice.
Mm-hmm. Well, they moved the ice
Yeah.
from
the
Rexall.
old place, yeah.
They fucking chunked it out and moved it. It's like, it must be good. I'm sure the maintenance crew heard that. They were like,
Fuck that.
okay.
Also, that's not how ice works, fellas.
Right,
but
right. It melted by the time we get there, but cool.
This has been a really good penalty kill. If the Avs get the first one, the Coyotes just don't look interested.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, of course, any building that isn't switching it out will be better. We're recording in a bar, so I wouldn't call it a church potluck, but something like that.
Interesting guess.
I mean, it's a Sunday.
Yeah, all right. Okay. I stand corrected.
Oh my God. It worked, but the Avs playing hot potato with that thing in the neutral zone. This honestly feels like a Sunday afternoon drop-in game.
Straight up. Is that Arizona Sports ad?
I did not.
It was Bonneville.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Must be nice having money to just drop on stuff like that. You're not a basketball person, are you, Jesse?
Not really. I mean,
Same, yeah. I got you. I've been told that this year's March Madness has been pretty crazy, but
mad.
I don't actually know what quantifies that.
Yeah, I was hearing. Like, I know Purdue lost.
They did.
Yeah, they lost it in the first round.
Yeah, to Princeton, was it? Or was it?
Yeah,
No, it was. Were the LGFA? Well, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was that other like small
Yeah.
New Jersey school.
Yep, that was the one.
And then I know a 15 loss or a 15 one
That
as well.
yeah, Princeton was the 15
that's right,
that
that's
won. Yeah. Yeah, all the number one seeds are out. You kind of did elbow him in the face, Kale. You knew it too. Unfortunate.
Not dirty, but definitely happened.
Yeah, 100% unintentional.
Yeah.
And you saw it, like, that's how you know it's unintentional when the player's face immediately goes, ah, fuck.
Yeah.
What did you drop?
Oh no.
Seattle could potentially be the best matchup for Colorado, honestly. Not only because it's Seattle and they're pretty fresh, but like you don't trust their goaltending at all. Doesn't matter who's in net. That's such good D, and then you don't get the clear. Yeah, got enough of it. Avs surviving this one. That's got to be out. It's got to be out of the zone here. Nope. Not good enough. All right. You did it in the end. Much preferred the first penalty kill, but if you don't get scored on, it's good enough. I mean, it's just the truth. Like, for as good as Grubauer was in Colorado, he has been awful in Seattle. For 2 years now, he's been terrible. When this period ends 0-0, you know what we're going to call it? A good road period.
It is a good road period. Bring it out. 0.
I'm sure she appreciates the shout-out, Spence, but she's not even here right now. Yeah, Mac just straight up worked that dude. Would be kind of big if they could get one here.
Yeah, right before the end.
Yep. I do not believe we have another party bus this year. Would love to do more, but hockey's an expensive sport, it turns out. Although we were considering doing a bus for a playoff game, no tickets, just like bus to and from. If y'all were interested in that, since like it's literally cheaper than parking at the arena anyway.
This surge has gotten them back to second.
Last time I checked, it was like 8th. The fact that it's up to second is...
So is it 9 straight games?
I think, yes, last game was their 10th, I think, yeah. Make it 11.
That's a great example of...
Kale.
Just the way people live and die and freak out on shit.
Oh,
Like, yeah, special teams ebb and flow.
it's the streakiest part of the sport by like a mile. Case in point, this one has been awful.
Which means they'll probably score.
Right.
That was another trip.
All right.
Getting back by conference.
He did do a good job getting back. You're still going to have the best chance of this power play go to Arizona, though. Unless you do this. Arizona's PK is just so aggressive, man.
It's a high wire act.
Yep.
Ooh.
Avs fanning on one too many pucks here. Not a great power play. Didn't love it. What's your take on the players opting out on wearing the Pride jersey for warm-ups? We're going to do a proper off-day show on this at some point because it deserves that respect. But you should already know, certainly mine and AJ's opinion on it is some bullshit. Wear the jerseys.
Just so everyone knows, no one on the that didn't happen with the Avs.
No, yeah. They didn't have Pride jerseys made. There was no option. Yeah.
No, they don't. It's them and the Islanders. They know they do league mandated jersey events,
and that's
that is fucking it.
Yep. And for the record, we're all pretty confident. Had the Avs had jerseys made, they all would wear them.
Yeah.
Certainly, as a whole, the team is very positive about that. And not to get myself into too much trouble, but since we're talking about it, I don't understand the statements put out by people who don't wear them.
In terms of don't even put out a statement?
No, I'm fine with putting out a statement that makes sense, but you put out a statement where you're like, I love everyone, and I believe everyone has a right to exist, but also my beliefs tell me that I won't wear this. It would, you can't believe both those things. It doesn't add up.
The whole situation, I think, it's gotten way messier than it ever should have, and I think your only solution now is guys who want to wear them, guys who don't. And I actually think that's better because now it's cool. You don't want to wear it, that's cool. But now you got to be the only one out there not wearing it.
Yep. I get it. The whole thing is a mess, right? Does the NHL actually care about the LGBTQ community? No, they just want money.
Well, so here's my thing with it, dude. And I know people may not like this. My whole thing with any of these fucking initiatives, to me, the jersey thing is almost performative, where it's we did the jerseys. It's I would rather you see what I thought what the Avs did on their Pride Night. I thought was fucking great.
Yeah,
they had an organization there. They donated money to. They had the proposal. Then they took an entire chunk out of the intermission. They highlighted LGBTQ people that were within hockey.
You can tell people actually cared about it.
Right, and like I said, they gave money and they just did certain that to me is the impactful shit. What I hate about all this jersey stuff the most is that people who they don't wear it, and then we spend the next 3 fucking days talking about how they didn't wear it, and nobody talks about the actual event or any of the initiatives, any of the LGBTQ stuff that the teams did, and that's what we should be fucking focusing on. And the jersey should be the tip of all of that. That's what I'm saying. Fine. Yeah. If you're not gonna wear the fucking jersey, don't wear it. But cool, Stahl, you're gonna be the only one out there in a red fucking jersey.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Or you can jump on and talk about it. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to go to break or not.
No, I'm chilling for the moment.
I think the funniest thing was when somebody called him out for wearing a Canadiens jersey.
Having worn it before.
Yeah. I've never worn a Pride jersey before.
Right. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Stop talking.
Yeah.
Not you.
No. Yeah. No, I think it's been weird.
Again, my thing with it is that's how you don't distract from the night. Cool. If you guys are going to make this fucking huge deal of it, we're going to go on with the activities as planned. Mm-hmm. We're going to celebrate as planned. We're going to do whatever and not make it this whole thing that out of all of this, within the group of people that have more, Ivan Provorov is coming off looking the best because he made the smallest deal out of it.
Right.
And again, that's within the group of people that didn't wear them. Because, James Reimer making an announcement the day before, he just said, and again, I don't even necessarily think this was him, but with social media, it was like, cool, this night's now all about James Reimer.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be, that's for sure.
Shouldn't be. And
I thought the Sharks tried to do a really good job.
The rest of
like,
them did a good job.
Well,
Well,
again,
like, even,
I
like,
haven't heard
afterwards.
one person talk about it.
Yeah.
Haven't heard one person talk about what happened on the actual night.
Yeah,
Everyone's just been pissed at James Reimer.
that's true.
And it's like, cool, so because James Reimer did that, fuck the whole night?
Yeah.
Like,
Sucks.
that's my thing.
It sucks.
Like, stop with the performative shit and do stuff, like, celebrate the things that, like, actually fucking matter.
I'm with you, but also there's a part of me where, like, the performative side of it, where really the only reason the NHL is doing it is because they want your money, is like,
But-
you made it. You're real now.
But again, like, so this is actually honestly my point. The NHL doesn't profit off those Pride Night stuff, with the exception of the apparel and the merch. They have money deals in place for military night.
Oh,
and
totally,
Yeah.
What's
totally.
the other one?
There's a
Patrick's
there's a
Day.
bunch of
It's
them.
Hockey Fights Cancer.
Yeah.
Hockey Fights Cancer and military are the two that the NHL has.
They actually get
partnerships.
paid to
They
do,
Get paid to do it.
yeah.
All the Pride Night stuff is a team by team basis.
Sure.
No team is required to do it. So if you're going to do it, what you're saying is, hey, we want to celebrate this group and have it be about inclusion, be inclusionary, and saying, hey, you guys are welcome here, and this is us showing. So make the whole fucking night about it. And to me, like I said, the jersey should be a part of that.
Billy, why are you ruining my dreams?
The fact that, like, people, in my opinion, are acting like, well, they did away with the jersey, so the whole night's off. It's like, no. The jerseys are supposed to be the first part of, like, what's supposed to be
The
a
rest
huge
of it, yeah.
celebratory night. Who get, like, that's what it's about.
Yep.
It's not any one piece, but it's about the whole night and the whole celebration. And I just think all this jersey shit has completely distracted from all of that. And there's all this outrage about the jerseys, and no one's talking about the fucking events. That's the part of this whole jersey thing that I think is insane. No one's talking about any of the LGBTQ stuff. Everyone's just pissed about the jerseys, so there's something to be pissed about. Be pissed about the fact that no one's talking about what has happened that fucking night.
I agree with you in principle, but I also think it's a valid criticism of what the jerseys stand for and being mad about it.
But again, I think if it was just jerseys, then the game went on as normal. I would agree with you wholeheartedly. But these Pride Nights are supposed to be 4-hour events that are all, and that's where I'm saying I think the Avs did a great job, even though they didn't wear jerseys. I thought the rest of that night was fan-fucking-tastic. And that's what should be celebrated. And all I got were messages saying, why didn't they wear jerseys? It's like, cool, so the rest of the night meant nothing?
I get what you're saying, and I agree with it in large part, especially in the Avs case, where it wasn't like, oh, they chose not to
Right,
wear the jerseys.
right, they
That's
just don't have them, yeah.
That's just misconstrued, and people got that wrong. But in an event where the entire concept is hockey is for everyone, not wearing the jersey immediately is hey, hockey isn't actually for everyone.
Again, I guess I just disagree because the whole night says otherwise.
And I get where you're coming from. There's a ton of good stuff that
There's
still happens
3.5
there.
hours that says otherwise, and everyone's choosing to talk about the 30 minutes. And that's why I'm saying, because I actually agree with you. I think the way that teams are handling this is horrible.
Yeah.
James Reimer, you don't want to wear it? Cool. And that's why
Yeah.
I was glad the Sharks, cool, we're going to wear them. The Blackhawks saying, we have a couple guys who don't want to wear them. Again, fine.
Let
They don't have
them
to wear
show
them.
that they don't
I
wanna wear it.
think the problem with your statement is you shouldn't just be okay with that.
I'm not. I would wear the jersey, but me being outraged about them not wearing a jersey accomplishes fucking nothing. Talking about the event and all these marginalized people that we're talking about, no one's talking about them. Everyone's talking about Jordan Staal and James Reimer.
I hear what you're saying, and I get that the conversation has gone the wrong direction.
wanna be pissed
But
about
it's
the
not.
jersey, I
It's
know.
not. It's not just they're mad that they're not wearing a jersey. It's mad about what that stands for.
And again, that's why I'm saying, like, treat it like the Pride tape. The players who want to use the Pride tape, use it. Players who don't put it on their sticks don't get fucking dragged.
Yeah, I like.
And to your point, hey, James Reimer, you actually think everybody's equal? Cool. We're all going to take part in this. We expect you to take part in this celebration. You're not going to wear the jersey? That's fine. We're going to do it 4 hours where it's just nothing but celebrating these people and what they mean to our community, what they mean to our team, and hockey, and they're welcome here, and it's all that shit. People being outraged about the jerseys and making that the only talking point is so beyond counterproductive. It's fucking laughable. It's crazy. I also think they should do away with the military night.
Me too, but
and
that's a whole other ass conversation.
Yeah, and I think like if anybody's going to have an issue with one night or the other, then they have like with Pride Night, then they need to have issue with some of the other things. There cannot be this hypocrisy of like, oh, I don't believe in this, but I'm totally fine with this.
The argument that I heard someone make the other day, because I think the Russia excuse for
It's
the
stupid.
Pride jerseys, look, I'm not not that
It's
could
not
be
an excuse.
a
It's just
semi-reality.
context. Yeah.
Right. I'm not doubting that, but I think that was being used. And the point someone made was like, okay, so it's a problem for them for that. Let's even give them that. It's not an issue for you to wear a military jersey with an American flag on it, and that's where it's just like, what are we doing?
Right. You were representing the U.S. military.
Right.
And every night, our arenas, honor a military veteran.
Right. And so it's just like,
And that's okay. And that's totally fine.
that's where I think some of that shit is like, that's just an excuse.
Yeah, I think the thing that just gets exhausting is the constant excuse for it. If you want to be a bigot, just say you're a fucking bigot. Now, I think there probably should be better social consequences. However, the league's not going to do any social consequences. So outside of like the league's not going to be like, we don't want bigoted.
Ivan Provorov get a puck to the face.
That's amazing.
No, it's not. Do you know how you don't get people to be part of your cause? Rooting for bodily harm to be bestowed upon them. What's inclusive about that? He didn't wear the jersey, so fuck him. Now he's the worst person ever. It's hypocritical. Like that. It's all part of the fucking problem.
Sure. I don't
you
agree
don't support
that.
our cause, so we now actively root against you, and we root for you to get hurt. That's a great
look,
way to get that guy to come around.
I definitely understand that there's some issues with that, but you can't ask people to feel good about a guy who literally thinks that you shouldn't exist.
And again, that's not what he said.
You can read between the lines a little bit. Come on.
I guess.
If you can't pick up on the context implied there, then that's on you.
There's no. It's obvious what they're all saying. It's extremely obvious, and like I said, it's very disappointing, and it's so sad, and it's almost even funny that in 2023 it's like, damn, you guys don't know you're on the not only the losing side, but like the wrong side of this, and in 5-10 years you're all gonna look like fucking idiots, like them, the people that aren't doing it, and so again, like. We all know exactly what they're saying. And to your point earlier, Ruta, I believe everybody, it's like, no, you fucking don't. But rooting for those people to get hurt isn't going to fix that. That doesn't solve the problem.
I agree with that.
Don't have people that have challenging views to mine on that podcast. And again, for the record, for me, put on the fucking jersey.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is the big fucking deal, dude? Put it on. Because it is a simple gesture that's so easy to make.
Yes.
And that's the part to me that's disappointing about the jersey side of this. It's like, that is such a small thing that you can do that you won't even notice when it's on. Especially the Blackhawks ones. They're Blackhawks jerseys with rainbow numbers. It's like, you wouldn't even fucking know.
Your logo already has 6 colors.
Right. You're most of the way there on any given night. It's like, that's mean. It seems like such a simple thing to do for a large group of people. But people suck.
People suck. That's just the truth.
I'm not worked up emotionally about this at all, by the way. According to you.
I do think something that some people forget about the Watchalong is that it is casual. It is us
100%.
bantering.
Just regular
It is
conversation
our
between
like normal everyday conversations. So if you want critical hockey analysis,
You get
that
that
is
in
the
the
pregame,
pregame, you
the
get that in the
postgame,
postgame.
and our normal Monday through Friday show.
All of our other content. This is us chilling.
This is how you get to know the personalities on the podcast.
And look, I'll be straight up with you. If you think LGBTQ people couldn't exist, I don't want to hang out with you.
Right.
Totes.
Well, and that's, dude. That's always, as someone who was raised in a the fuck is that banner across the top?
Oh, I was like,
Oh, that looked like a warning. I was like,
the aliens are coming.
Lost his train of thought.
Fuck, that was such a distracting. Oh, well, nope. What did you say? You said something.
You
right
were
before
about to say growing up in a religious household. I'm
thank
assuming.
you. Yeah. The part about all of that. So again, like James Reimer, Jordan Stahl, saying because of my Christian beliefs, any of that stuff, whether it's about LGBT or other groups that they don't like, it's like, wow. So you guys missed the point completely on that, huh?
Right. You have not read that book back to front, have you?
You did not pay attention that it's about like loving everybody and being nice to your neighbor and treating others well and
Giving to the needy.
right,
and-
yeah, helping those in need. Like, man, you guys just skipped right over that part, huh? All right.
Okay, my bladder's got to go.
Okay, let
so
me put you on break. Figure out where my chicken and waffles is.
be back in a minute, chat. second period's going 19, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16.
Someone put it in the chat, and then we were talking about it. You want to know how you fix it? We're wearing these all night.
I think
Are you going to healthy scratch yourself all night?
I think they should do that with every
I do
jersey.
too.
Like,
That was what we were saying. I was like, I never go back 10 years. I never understood why they did that with the jerseys. Why would they wear them and then change out of them?
for the thing you're talking about, Chet, Erod had the trainer working on his shoulder on the bench, but he's still playing. But yeah, I like all those Vancouver like dolly jerseys are sick. Why don't they just wear them for a game?
What San Jose wore the other night. I love Seattle. Yeah, Seattle, Vancouver. Wow, all the Pacific Northwest teams. And I know there's a couple others that do the like local artists design the jersey. I know Vegas does it.
Yep. The Leafs had the Bieber jersey or whatever it was.
And the Leafs,
they actually wore it. Yeah, they actually wore it.
You're gonna have these artists design these fucking sick ass jerseys and logos. Wear them all night. And again, that solves this I'm not gonna wear it problem real quick. Because I actually think at that point you are talking like breaching your contract. You're electing not to play in a game.
It's a whole other thing.
Yeah, that's.
Erod took a stick to the face right there. You love that for him. The Avs have, like, specifically high sticks. Refs have missed a lot of calls for the Avs. Yeah, he has like a sore shoulder or something. He's fine.
Sorry.
Oh, is that you? I thought that was me. It's okay. That wasn't me making the smoke for once? Weird.
No way, dude. If they auctioned off the game warns, they would make more than they paid.
Way more.
By a lot.
Yeah.
And not to be like that person, but probably a lot more females too.
Yeah. Like, of the cool, a one-of-one MacKinnon jersey would go for thousands of dollars.
One Kale jersey?
Yeah.
Well, and so what's actually funny about that is I think it is Vancouver who they actually sell blanks of the specialty net jerseys.
Yeah.
So like they already do it. They already mass produce them for sale. And yeah, like you said, I would like it even more if they didn't offer them for sale. Do a one-of-one, game worn.
I will actually the Boston Pride jerseys were freaking sick, and I want one so bad.
Pride Night, Boston Pride jersey.
Yeah. They're like $250, but I want one so bad. They're so sick.
There was one that Seattle did last year. I think it was for their Indigenous Peoples Night. That I was like, this is sick enough that I fucking want.
Yeah, totally.
Like, I don't live in Seattle, but this is sick.
If the Avs could score a goal, that'd be cool.
I'm going Boston Pride jerseys.
It's fun. I just want that league to grow more. I want the other league to start. Yeah.
I want there to be one league.
Yeah, can they
I know,
just
want there
get
to
over
be
their
one
shit and
league.
put one together?
That's
They'll never do it.
see. Who's it?
Oh, that one is.
But like, I mean, like do something like that.
Simple.
Drop the rainbow stat or whatever the flag is now onto the circle of the Avs logo and keep the jersey the fucking same the rest of the way. Like there's so many ways that you can go around. Yeah, I think they should wear them all night. Regardless.
Yeah. I think it would definitely sell more jerseys for those
nice,
nights.
D.
Like people would like definitely show up in those kinds of jerseys.
Well then, to Rudo's point, the auction value on those would go way up.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
up.
Boy, yeah.
The Avs have definitely had the better of the opportunities. But you got to put one in the back of the net. You got to execute.
Franchise history.
By
So
this time next year, Kale will be running away with every Avs defensive record, every single one.
it's like you see him on those lists and you think it's like for the season. Then you look at it close, like,
No.
nope, this is
All
career.
time.
Yeah. Woo.
Ah!
Oh my goodness.
Close,
Spicy,
right?
spicy.
Spicy, spicy.
Yes, the Lunar New Year ones are always sick too.
Yeah, those were cool. Is that a PAX? Okay, that's what I thought.
I mean, no.
No. Well, I always like the PAX because they look like nicotine pens.
Which they are. I don't know. I'm not. Smoking is bad, Tiffany. Leave me alone.
Smoking nicotine is worse than weed.
I'm just fine.
As long as you got it from Jive Hive, you're good.
Is there even anywhere else to get it?
Honestly.
Bruno? All right. Start of this period has not been as
Or rather, I suppose Jive Hive brings it to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Either way, you got it from John.
Fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fucking.
All
American
the
League-
minor leagues
Yeah.
do that
Dude, they
shit.
got SpongeBob night.
Yeah.
Like every
Yeah.
team has SpongeBob and Star Wars night, and those are the dopest jerseys all year.
Yeah.
The SpongeBob ones have been sick.
They're a little
past
over the
couple
top for me. I'm not gonna lie, but
years.
But they sell.
For that reason, they're sick.
when
Yeah.
teams come out in pink breezers,
the-
it's like
Well,
okay.
See, the one I loved was the teams that did. It was like a joint night, and
Yeah.
both teams wore the jerseys. And the one team had
Patrick and
it was
SpongeBob.
pink
yeah,
tops,
yeah.
pink socks with green pants, or whatever the fucking.
It's
color
green.
pants are.
Well,
Yeah.
purple. I don't know.
Purple
yeah,
and green. I think.
yeah.
And then, the other one had like full SpongeBob regalia. It was fucking great. Is it a major junior
got
league where
just
they
another-
dye the ice pink, like for October?
There's a couple. So for a couple years, terrible decision. The Florida Everblades were sponsored by DHL. They
Yeah.
dyed their ice yellow.
Ugh.
It just looked like
Ew.
pee. It just looked like pee.
Gross. It's a sheet of yellow ice.
Yeah. All right, you kind of weathered whatever that was from Arizona.
So get one here. And just
Yeah.
fucking flip it.
Yep. Why does your graph start at 4?
Four is the bare minimum.
With increments of 1. Ah!
Alyssa's lucky I haven't gotten to know her that well. I have.
You'd be digging in.
Hey, why is everyone over there just
Incompetent.
so horrible?
Because they're overworked, underpaid, and there's one of them per department.
I mean,
It
you
shows.
you can get your weed from wherever you want, but you don't get the DNVR discount.
Oh wait, no. Do we still have Lightshade?
Nah, I don't think so.
Damn. Yo, Lightshade was legit there for a minute.
Yeah.
They're fine. I'm not going to knock them if you actually want to go to a dispensary. And if you're that type of person, you're not. I'm not. I don't know.
Antisocial.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to people.
You're so funny.
You could do a rainbow red line.
That'd be cool.
Because that's actually my
Rainbow
favorite.
red line.
My favorite part of the last couple fucking All-Star games.
Yeah.
They've gotten fun with the
The
lines.
stuff on the ice,
the ice,
actually,
yeah.
yeah. Ooh.
One more.
You're just never scoring from that angle. How old do I have to get to start caring about my lawn?
Oh, dude, I actually
Lawn?
I had a lawn. Now I
Yeah.
don't have a lawn. And I miss my lawn. I loved taking care of it.
So I like having a backyard.
Yeah.
I do not care about my front yard at all.
See, now, when it was dirt, so like we grew the grass.
From nothing.
From the backyard was from seed. The front yard we
Sodded.
sod.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to fucking
Yeah.
wait on our front yard. Have people's dogs pissing on our baby grass and killing it. But dude, there was just something about I'd go out there, I'd turn the sprinkler on, and I'd just watch it water the lawn.
I take care of my lawn. I just don't care.
Yeah, see, I loved it. I miss it. I'm like even considering putting in just like a 5x5 patch in my back, like my little back patio, just to have a lawnmower to.
Chat. The guy named Peter Sakic 1921 is clearly a troll. Just stop engaging.
No, I hate that dude.
That is the other thing about social media to me. I tell them all the time. I'm like, just stop.
Yep.
They're literally there to like deliberately be pissed. Oh, isn't this when Eric Johnson beat the fuck out of him?
Just after he suckered Sam Girard. Yeah.
Them.
We got a sprinkler system, and we didn't set it up. It just came with the house, and there's like drip feeds to the bushes and stuff. And there was a hole in it. So our sprinklers are messed up before we even moved in.
How pissed were people that Bednar got a 3-year extension?
I think it was actually generally pretty positive, I think.
All the fire Bednar people had a fucking tough day.
I mean, they've had a tough life, man.
Just keeps getting
JT,
extended.
you can make a better finish there, bud.
Is that Bo's stick?
Maybe.
2 went down, he just picked one up.
Does it matter?
Yes. What'd you get?
Potato waffles.
Okay, I was 6. You got steak and eggs. I was like, clearly I fucked up.
I mean,
'cause
steak and
everyone
eggs.
got
That's steak and eggs is the truth here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Really? It's pretty good.
It's one of the best things we have on the menu.
Our
Can't wait for
brunch.
them chicken tendies to come back.
I know. I can't wait either. Did you tell him?
Yeah.
That's
so funny.
fucking hook.
Yeah, I like when they announced that. He's the first person I thought of.
Guess what, Jesse? He's like in the middle of vacation. Babe.
That I would have been stoked had someone like
Called you,
called me about, yeah.
bro. I know you're on your honeymoon thing, but
But
Tendies.
listen, yeah, they're back.
yeah, that's a hook. They didn't call it, of course, but that's okay. No, they did call it sick. Come on, you can't let this many opportunities go by. You got to get one here.
If he's still a troll when I'm done with my waffles, I'll do something.
He's fine. He's not doing anything bad. Like, he's one of those people in internet chats where it's like, when he says something obviously trolling, just don't pay any attention.
Nah, but he said some shitty things about you guys before, so I don't put up with that shit.
Probably like the 11th person on the internet this morning to do that.
Yeah, that's daily life for me. Like, it's
I know.
fine.
No one's mean to my podcasters.
Now, Spence was in here giving you props earlier.
Yeah, you missed it. You walked away and like 3 people showed you a lot of love.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. You're like, damn, that's too bad. You guys just missed her.
Oh, considering I had a really fucking shitty ass night last night, that's awesome.
Oh, I got a hilarious story for you guys about her.
Oh, yeah.
I was consoling Megan about the DU loss, but then I was also kind of stoked that Penn State kicked the shit out of Michigan Tech.
We were all shit talking her at the game on Monday.
We got a shit talker. I'm not nice.
Well, because she sits right next to Bowling, who's also a DU alum.
Yeah.
So they're always fucking sitting down
Yeah,
there
chatting about
talking
it.
shit to everyone else.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I like DU. I think I
Same,
I know.
same, yeah.
But
I'm just the position of don't be mean to Megan unless she deserves it. But she never deserves it, so.
oh, that's hilarious puck luck.
Oh man, this is a really sleepy game.
Yep.
Made me get up early for this.
Get up early, he says.
I know.
12
As if I didn't sleep in until 9.
a 12:30 commitment, he says, had to get up early.
Bro, what time do you think I get up for the 1 o'clock podcast?
12:50.
I know. Late. No.
Eating. Is it a stick?
Oh yeah,
Oh, dude.
blatant.
You just said that earlier, too.
The Avs just don't get that call this year. I don't understand. Like, blatant high stick uncalled.
Oh, damn, they just... I'm on the Coyotes bench. I'm pissed at the refs for not calling that. It's like, and you pissed him off.
And you pissed him off.
Now he's gonna dominate us for the rest of this
Damn it.
game.
I'll
Yeah.
survive on 3 for the rest of the game.
Nate versus the Coyotes is my fave.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Angry Nate.
Because him taking that puck up was sick.
Yep. Excuse me.
Are they sitting together?
They always sit like that.
Well, I know she's down here. I didn't know.
He's like.
No, he's sitting.
below us.
Yeah.
Oh, the TV that's on this wall.
Yeah.
That cove really is the spot.
It's
Yeah.
by far the best part of the bar.
There's like 3 huge TVs all within like
Yep.
that. I asked Jared about this.
Yeah.
And he,
Hey, all right. No, it's fine. 48? 48? What? 8? 48? That's 5. I can't count. Well, it's just Connor Ingram, baby. Connor Ingram, baby. Even the cameras didn't track it.
So funny.
Dude, he must have nightmares about this hockey team.
Seriously. I was actually talking to someone because he almost fucking coughed one up the last time we played here. About, I knew in the playoffs he didn't know Landy was coming behind him.
Yeah.
It happened right below us in the press box. I was like, oh, he doesn't see him. Oh, he doesn't see him. And then he put it right on fucking Madsen's face.
Yep.
Which I asked Jared about that. Like, are these games like that weird? And he goes, coaches, we love them.
I fucking
He
bet.
goes, normally we have to like get up, get down here, do morning meetings, do skate, go home, maybe 2 hours, got a shower, put on a suit, come back for 9 or 10 more hours. Day games, we should get up, go to the rink, do our thing, and
Get
enjoy the
out
rest
of there.
the day.
Yeah, break out. Go golfing.
All right. And today's answer, not even like ever mentioning. Like, I'm sure from the players, he's like, nope. I think it's no.
Technically not on the power play.
Always. Dang it.
That that foul breakaway in the last game.
Yeah.
From start to finish, one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. He made 50 moves and looked like he still didn't know what he wanted to do.
And then still beat the goalie, and it still didn't go in the net.
Yeah, went corner to corner.
Yeah.
The blue paint. That was nuts. See ya.
Oh!
Yep.
Hey! All right, sick. Yep. Did Bo get it, or was it the second tap in that finished
I
it?
think he got a second.
He was the second tap? Yeah, okay. Because it like trickles right. Oh, he nearly kicks it in, and then Bo finishes it. Okay.
Darren Helm's probably a teeny bit.
He was like, I was going to get that.
I don't know, maybe that's crazy.
Anyway.
Yeah, they're starting to fucking roll here.
Yeah, they made it to the exact halfway mark of the game, and then they were like, okay, let's
Practice
go
is
win.
over.
Yeah.
Can't believe how well that works.
Sometimes it's just that easy. Oh, God.
Insert he's already dead. Now that I said it, choke this away.
Nah, they're
Nah.
But LOC.
gets the assist. You good?
I like how you kicked the smoke
Yeah,
away.
well, it was
It's
moving
okay.
that way.
I've never noticed the smoke in the cameras before.
Hockey's such a funny sport, dude.
Hockey's such a fucking
Nothing
sport.
happens for 30 minutes, and then in 45 seconds, the Avs score twice.
Well, dude, I think it was you and me who were talking about it that one night. How you just saw in the NCAA tournament,
Yep.
you can always have these upsets. But the whole any given night isn't true in any sport more so than fucking hockey.
Yep.
Hockey is truly like the most random and hardest to be consistent at.
The
By
first
a pretty wide margin.
The first goal was Mikko unassisted. The second goal was Byram on a weird rebound from LOC. No, it was Byram's stick at the end for sure.
Like the one that was like Helm's face? Like, yeah, maybe.
Helm also reached.
Byram got there though. What's it gonna take to bring like proper high-level junior hockey to Colorado?
High level what?
Junior hockey?
Oh, dude.
Not like, I know we have the whole, yeah, Mikko nearly had that. I know we have the whole like Thunderbirds meme on the show with Megan, but like when are we getting a USHL team for real?
Well, and I am excited about the Null, and I want to make sure I go to those games because I'm hoping that if I go to those games, that means
It'll grow it a little bit.
and other leagues will be like, oh, people do come to those. And yeah, they'll get them to fucking put a USHL team. We're probably too far south for a WHL team. Huh?
Yeah, that'd be tough. Okay.
If there was any major city they would try to like expand to push the boundary on, I think Denver makes a lot of sense. But then they'd have to really
Yeah.
USHL would be so much easier.
There's already 3 teams in Nebraska. Like, that's a division right there. Nebraska and Colorado.
What would you do, Springs?
I mean, I'd do Denver, but Springs probably makes more sense for, like, organizationally. Because up north has the Eagles, here obviously has the Avs, but...
So what, would you do the Coliseum? Like if you did it in Denver?
I imagine that'd be the most available building, but... Because there's no way you're getting ice time at Ball. What I do is have the Avs build their practice facility.
Yeah. Because that's Edmonton.
Yep.
It's attached to their fucking gigantic arena.
Yep.
But
that's where the
their
Oil
practice
Kings
rink
play.
That's attached
Yep.
is the Oil Kings, yeah. I actually think there's another junior team that plays out there too in a different, like a junior B team.
I think you're right.
Which it's like the sickest junior B
Yeah, you're right.
setup there is. Oh no.
The one junior beat, they didn't call it. It's fine. Yeah, the one junior B team with a 4K stream. Like, the other ones are barely like 480.
Dude, yeah. Full fucking panoramic cameras, 4 different angles.
I don't want to call it early, but you kill this and it feels like this game is kind of just over.
I mean, this is Arizona's starting to get fucking boat raced here.
Yep.
If you don't get something here, and the Avs build on this at all.
Geography for Colorado is fine as long as you just stay on this side of the mountains. Like, they'd have to be part of the same division as the Plains is for the WHL.
Honestly, I don't think you could do like Vale or anything.
No, definitely. You couldn't do the mountain teams.
Yeah, I think the Springs would make sense. So I know they have, I think they have an NHL sheet up at the Roll Arena now, right?
I mean, they have a perfectly serviceable one.
CC Arena, I think is sick.
The new CC Arena is super nice.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, they obviously have Division I teams, but in hockey, major junior is just very different.
Yeah. Hey, blow the whistle. Okay.
If they brought a USHL team, it's actually weird to see him without his helmet out there.
Always.
He's such a not weird, but he's very quiet. He's just like a very reserved dude, and I always think about that. It's weird that he's such
Emo
an
band
intense
bassist.
goalie.
And then has the locks like that.
Right,
Yeah.
right, he's with the flow, yeah. But like, for example,
The thing is,
if they brought a USHL team, especially to Denver, I would go to 10 or more USHL games a year.
Yep.
I maybe go to one DU game every other year.
Well, and the thing is, like, they're not the same. Kids go to the USHL to then go to college.
Right.
Like, it's not the same tier of sports.
And it's a different level of prospect. It's a little bit of a larger pool. There's kids that are already drafted. Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, I guess that's true from the NCAA too.
Sick as flow, bro.
Like, if they could make it work, I would 100% prefer a WHL team to a USHL team, but it's just not as realistic.
Like I said, that would have to be, and maybe even like part of a multi-team expansion. Where
Yeah,
the
it would.
WHL's
They'd have to do like a US division or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's what, Seattle.
Yeah, and Portland. And then Tri-Cities as well.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, if you wanted to like go down the like California, Nevada, Colorado route,
it'd be tough, but yeah.
That would be sick.
It would be. If we got a WHL team, I'd seriously consider getting season tickets.
Dude,
like,
for real. Oh,
get in. That was actually low-key sick from Taves right there.
Dude, those are the kind of like fun little moves he makes all the time.
Yeah.
Just like a little one-touch.
Tie a dude up, kick it with his skate to Makar, and it's like, you don't understand how difficult that is.
Dude,
Like,
I played with this one kid who, obviously not to Molly Page, That dude, he was so sneaky good at shit like that.
Yeah.
He had this thing, he'd get into the corner with guys, and step on the puck and like pull it around.
Rip
him,
it
like,
himself.
to,
Yeah.
like get out of a like being tied up, he'd step on it and fucking move it. It was just that kind of shit where it's like, dude, how did you think to do that? Whoa!
Oh, Everett.
Whoa.
You're right. Good call, Daniel. I forgot about Everett. Max getting the shit beat out of him and can't buy a call.
Oh, Everett's in Washington, right?
Yeah. Show Mac getting ripped in the face again.
Yeah, for real.
I think it was on that. It was in the corner.
The
like,
ad-
went to reverse hit him, and he didn't like something about the.
The Avs should genuinely be putting together a sequence of all the non-called high sticks and sending it to the league. Because it's not like it's 1 or 2. It's like 10 that have gone uncalled this year on them. It's pretty significant.
If there was any way that an OHL team ended up in Denver, fucking forget it,
yeah.
dude. Forget it.
Would be unreal.
But
Yeah, the OHL ones are all right on the lakes though. Like you have Erie
I was gonna
and
say they're
yeah.
all northeast.
Sioux is basically in the U.S. and then you have Flint. I think is there one more? I forget. I think there's one more.
They're fucking buzzing. Whoop. Oh. Poor Connor Ingram. Regardless how the score goes, these games against the Avs are always just like
Just
For
tough.
real.
Just tough. The only thing I know about Everett is the online webcam. Which I assume Everett's a decent city, but there was just a public webcam in Everett called the Everett Tweakers, which was just on like the street where all the druggies in Everett would go to hang out and be homeless.
and you can just go watch it
Yeah.
whenever. Is it still up?
I think so, yeah.
That's insane. Yeah, I'd love a major junior team.
100%. It'd be so sick. Yeah, Arizona looks like a team that does not give a shit tonight. And
Well, it kind of looks like that game the Avs had against Tampa. when,
Yeah.
Like, the score just got to a point, and it's like,
okay.
what are we
Yeah.
going to come back?
And the Avs looked good until that uncalled high stick on MacKinnon, and then the Avs since then have looked great.
Killed a penalty.
Yep. Got a free goal, got a nice goal. Zipping around an Arizona team that's kind of like, yep, we're out here.
It's always tough because you hear those stories about, like, there's the famous, like, Francois Beauchemin story that
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
guys were talking about their Vegas trips, and then the Nuggets had the 1, 2, 3, 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
As shitty as that is, I get it.
Oh, totally.
Fucking Arizona, like, and I know you're competitors. I'm sure when that game starts, like, yeah, you are competitive. Just when it gets to a certain point in the game, it's like,
I mean, I've chalked this up to like, this is why I've never been a pro athlete, is I don't have that drive. I would be like, yeah, okay, season's done, we're moving on.
no, but like that's my point. It's like even pro athletes, at
Get-
a certain
yeah,
point, if you're
right.
bad enough, it's like, oh yeah.
McKinnon's nose was broken a while ago, but yeah, it's pretty wonky these days.
Taylor Hall thing, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that looked so incredibly painful.
But
Ooh,
That help?
you got him. He's there. That wasn't even that bad a pass. Yeah, just wrong-handedness.
Wrong-handedness and Sam was having to skate too hard. Don't like load up.
Okay. If you don't do anything stupid from here, you should win the game, basically. Arizona just doesn't have the talent to send it through you.
Wow.
That's also true of the Colorado Eagles. They've never missed the playoffs in their existence.
We all thought that was going to be fucked.
Yeah, we thought there was no chance that first year, but they squeaked in. And that, like, the Eagles run spans, like, 3 leagues and...
Dude, seriously. I think it was the CHL.
Yeah.
They won a bunch of titles.
Yep.
And that league used to do the All-Star game was against the reigning champs.
Yeah.
And when they were like in their heyday, they would like beat the shit out of the All-Star team.
There would be fights at the All-Star, like
Yeah.
real fights at the All-Star game.
That's not good.
That stuff was still crazy to me because when I was a kid, we would go up to see their games occasionally, and it's like it was genuinely unrecognizable from like NHL hockey. Not because the players weren't really good, but because those guys were genuinely out there to beat the shit out of each other.
Right.
Like,
It was just a bloodbath.
Yep.
And so it's so funny you say that because like that's the other thing that a lot of people I think don't realize what sets full-time NHLers apart from other hockey. Like if you go watch an ECHL game, there are very fucking talented.
Oh,
players
yeah,
in
totally.
ECHL. Dude, I remember when we went to the inaugural Cutthroats game, and we were sitting at the Coliseum. And we were like, dude, these guys are fucking sick. Like these guys are in warm-ups.
yep.
Like they're taking one-timers. We're like, holy fuck! How are these dudes not in the NHL? And the game started. We were like, oh, they don't know how to play. Like, gotcha.
So before I joined DNVR at the time, BSN, I covered the Eagles independently in their ECHL at the end.
Yeah.
And like, I had tons of Eagles fans telling me like, Michael Jolie should be in the NHL. He's so good. And I'm like, relax. Like,
Yeah.
he's insanely good in this league, but trust me, this dude wouldn't score 10 points in the NHL. Like,
Right. Well, and again, Nail Yakupov is maybe the ultimate, like, all-time example of that.
yep.
You watch that dude on a sheet of ice by himself.
Unreal.
Holy fuck, dude, so sick. You put him in an NHL game, and it's like, yeah, you can't think
Yep.
through this fast.
Yep. In any situation where he doesn't have to think, he's sick. But
Right.
in 95% of NHL situations, you have to know what to do next.
Yeah, playing in a system and all that shit.
Yep.
That's what separates so many of these dudes.
The CHL folded, and most of the teams, I believe, were incorporated into the ECHL. Like, it was a big Western expansion for that's why they're called the ECHL and not the East Coast Hockey League anymore.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they get upset if you call them the East Coast Hockey League. All right. Avs did what they needed to do in this period. I'm going to take a break. We'll be back sometime before the third period.
Arizona's throwing some weight around.
They mad. We'll see you in a sec, chat. Bye-bye. We missed the first minute, chat, but we're back. I mean, we didn't miss it. We just didn't go live for it. It's fine. Tiff's doing 6 people's jobs because she can't not work.
There's nobody else here to do the job.
Just, it doesn't get done then.
I can't operate like that. I'm sorry.
You're still young.
I know.
You'll learn.
Not my pig, not my farm.
Gonna see a lot of depth lines, I suspect. If the score holds, anyway.
I'd like one more.
You would, but how do you even score 24 runs in a baseball game? Like,
Dude,
you get to like 10 and you're like, okay, we're done.
especially in spring. Well, and I guess that is the crazy thing about baseball. Is like you have
it
to
could
just
never
go up there and
end,
keep
yeah.
swinging. Like,
If you really wanted to, though, it'd be pretty easy to miss.
yeah. Oh, but again, I guess the crazy part of that on the other side is you can go through a bad pitching inning and suddenly they crack 14 off the bat in one inning.
Those comebacks have happened.
Right,
Like,
it's the weirdest fucking sport.
time check, 17, 12, 11, 10,
Oh,
9, 8.
It was fucking
And a nothing burger.
popping up again. Whoop.
Can we not do that? That'd be cool if they don't do that anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love baseball as much as the next guy. Probably more than most people. And I'm hoping that this year is a lot better. But I just can't do it with 4-hour games, man.
I love the pitch clock.
Yeah, me too.
Love it. I said add 5 more seconds, and it's my favorite.
No,
change to
it's
sports.
good at 15,
You think
dog.
so?
They don't need more.
Then I'm in. If you're in with 15, I'm in. Oh!
Yikes. Yeah, I mean, he played the puck.
Oof.
Don't love that look.
It's just a dangerous hit. And he's got a fucking bubble on.
Yeah.
So you can't. No one's allowed to even go up and fucking pop him in the face. Because I think you get in trouble. Punch him off.
I mean, yeah. Don't, even if you were, like, that dude, you're not going to break your hand on that dude's bubble.
Right. Why'd they blow the whistle?
Yeah, that was a weird whistle, I agree. I mean, the Rockies won't be good this year, and that's okay.
Copy paste every year.
Yep, it's just not, like, you just have to accept the reality of the Rockies that are owned by a guy who isn't capable of putting together a good baseball team. and has no interest in selling the team. So he's just going to put a bad team out there, and once a decade, they'll outperform their metrics and get lucky, and that's life.
It's a cash cow.
Yep. And if you can't live with that, then don't be a Rockies fan.
And oh, by the way, it's a fucking beautiful ballpark.
Yep. The
Cheap
best bar in
tickets.
Denver.
The best bar in Denver.
Cheapest pro sports you can get.
Yep. You get into a weekday game on a beautiful fucking day for $7.
I half agree with you, David. Love universal DH. Pitchers batting was always stupid. I don't mind the larger bases. That's fine. Stealing has kind of become a lost art in baseball.
I think the larger bases are fucking hilarious.
But I hated the Ghost Runner thing. I thought the Ghost Runner thing was extremely dumb.
Was it?
If you go to extra innings,
Oh,
you
yeah,
get the
yeah.
runner
They
on
kept it,
second
right?
now. Yeah, I believe they did keep it.
I like it.
Look, it ends games faster. It's the same thing as like shootouts, yeah, which I also hate. So adds up. But like the pitch clock stuff, like in a world where baseball was functional without it, I would rather go without it. But again, no one is sitting there for 4-hour games 160 times a season. Like, it's just too much.
Well, and then especially when you get the 24-1s. It's like,
Yeah, right. And you have some dude taking 45 seconds a pitch, and it's like, oh my God. All I'm saying is if you haven't seen a sunset from Coors Field, you haven't seen a sunset.
Bro.
Like,
I actually saw that it was opening day, and I was like, I don't give a fuck about the season. I'm just stoked that Coors Field's almost open again. And the only reason I don't give a fuck about the season is because I know how it's going to end. I've seen the movie.
the pitch clock is going to lead to a lot of boxing mistakes at the beginning, for sure. But like every league rule change in every league in history, people will adjust after a year. Like,
100%, dude. Every rule change that's ever happened is the worst thing ever. And then halfway through the first season, everyone's adjusted.
they figure it out, and it's not really a thing anymore.
And then anything that is that bad doesn't get figured out and it gets changed immediately.
And then 5 years later, you have a bunch of kids who were brought up with that rule, and they literally don't even think about it.
Right.
Like,
Oh, damn, that's nice. Yeah.
I don't want either of those teams to win.
Camera died.
It's fine. The Avs tend to score when the camera dies, so. Nah. We need a MacKinnon point here to keep the streak going.
Ex-Nico's unassisted, huh?
Yep.
Oh, dude, it's such a shame Logan O'Connor leveled out the way he did last
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
He had that fucking stretch early. Even Bednar was like, "Ah, maybe he is a top 6 player. I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna play him there as long as he keeps playing like this.
It's such a shame. I was like, they got this dude for $1 million for 3 more
Well, and
years.
it's like that stretch lasted just long enough that you're like,
Right.
fuck it, maybe he can do it.
It went like 2 games longer than you thought it would. It was 1 game longer than you thought. It was like, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then he did it 1 more time, and it was like, are you kidding?
Right.
And
then nope.
and he's good.
Yeah, I would 100% be down for a Denver PHF team. My wife is also desperate for an NWSL team here, so she doesn't have to root for Kansas City anymore.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
See, that's who they should put in the Coliseum. They should put
Yeah.
a major junior team in the spring
And the women's
and then a
team.
pro women's
Yeah.
team in Denver.
They would work. It would work.
I would be
MacKinnon would not be better than McDavid if he was healthy. Not that MacKinnon isn't like a top 5 world player. McDavid is just McDavid.
Connor McDavid, I think, is the most skilled player in the history of the game. Like,
I would agree.
I think that I genuinely do. Depending on the day,
Oh,
I
sure.
think you can make an argument that Nathan MacKinnon's a more complete player.
MacKinnon can be the better player on any given day. Absolutely.
But I just think consistently there's like, it's just no one can put up points like McDavid. Like, it actually looks easy.
Yep.
This is not.
Yeah.
Period.
Don't love this right now.
Aha!
You need to go like another 6 minutes before the game starts to look like this.
Right.
But, I mean, McDavid's about to have a season that we haven't seen since prime Mario Lemieux. Like, he's just on a whole different level this year. It's not close.
See, and again, I actually think the player that has the biggest argument that you could actually put a case together for is a better all-around player than Connor McDavid is Cale Makar.
Oh, I agree with that.
I think you have a legitimate argument that Cale Makar is a better all-around player than Connor McDavid. But like you said, Connor McDavid's doing
stuff we haven't seen
right,
in 2
and it's
decades.
just
Like
that, his talent level, maybe not skill, his talent level is far and away better than everyone else's.
Yep.
He's #1 in the world. No questions asked on that. But yeah, I think Makar has a real argument there. Whew, nice stop.
I agree with that. Obviously, injuries have held him back a little bit too. But
Makar?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things where you're witnessing prime McDavid right now.
Right.
Makar's prime is still 2-3 years away. Like, he's not even there yet. And you're talking about a defenseman who, like, I'm not saying it happens, but 100% could have a 120-point season in him as a defenseman.
Mm-hmm. Scoring keeps going the way that it is.
Yeah.
2 years, I think it could absolutely see a 120, 130 point season. From, theoretically, I don't know. It could, scoring could go back to Jamie Benn winning the fucking Art Ross at 82 points.
Yep. Times change. You can certainly make an argument for Leon being #2. I don't know that I would necessarily agree with you, but he's an extremely very good hockey player. On his way to the Hall of Fame, no doubt.
Again, I'd say from a talent perspective, you could, but that dude,
Yeah.
like, that dude can't find the crease in his own end. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Like, if you think McDavid isn't a complete player, Leon just doesn't exist on the back half of the ice. It's like, and one of the best forwards on the offensive side ever. But
See, I genuinely, Ryan, I would put Draisaitl at the end of that list. Like, I think he's an unbelievable offensive player, but his game literally
would
stops at the red line.
certainly put Makar ahead of him, without a doubt. I think I'd probably put MacKinnon ahead of him. I don't know if I'd put Rantanen ahead of him.
Fair. I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, Mac and Arizona really doesn't get along.
Thank you,
It's
Avery.
true. Why is he so weird looking?
Yeah, I don't know.
Tommen?
Yeah.
Because he's not in his armor. You've never seen him outside
But
of his
like-
Game of Thrones.
That scene almost looked like not only did he have normal makeup on, but it was almost like he was CGI'd too.
I'm sure that was an entire green screen. I bet that wasn't even
I
a real.
meant like his face was
Oh,
CGI'd.
I see what you
It
mean.
was just weird looking.
It was a deep fake.
Yeah.
That commercial
yeah,
was a deep fake.
Yeah. I'm gonna say genuinely a lot, dog.
Genuinely.
Wait until you hear my other verbal tics that I have on the podcast. There used to be a guy who was really mad every time I would say as well.
I'm just picturing him getting pissed anytime, like live,
Yeah.
every time you say it. Megan had our video from the other night. I think she answered everything that I asked. I think she started her sentence with absolutely.
Yeah.
And I caught on halfway through, and I was like, I'm not going to stop this. 'Cause, like, right now we're one taking it, so I'm not going to
Not about the
Not gonna
redo.
ruin it.
disrupt all this and make you aware of it, but...
Crab legs. I love crab legs.
Everyone has those verbal tics.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like, if you put someone on a podcast, they will do stuff like that.
Yeah, and the best part is they change.
Oh, yeah.
constantly. As soon as you get one under control, you get
Something else
have
springs
another one.
up, and then you're saying that all the time. And it's like, well,
Well, because you're just replacing one tick with another. You're
Right.
Like, see, I'm not saying that anymore. It's like, yeah, but now you're saying this constantly.
yep.
I had a buddy text me. I did a radio hit right before I left, and he goes, "You gotta stop answering. You gotta stop answering questions with yeah, no."
You know.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, "Oh fuck."
You
I
know.
went back and listened to it, and I did it on most of them. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think that blah blah blah.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
no, not really.
Evan did that for a while. And
Really?
we love Evan here, but he would, every sentence on the pod, he would start with, yeah.
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 Then that, like, sometimes that was an actual yes, and sometimes it was not.
Right.
It's just how he would start talking.
Right. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, that was
cool.
a sick recovery.
That was
though.
cool.
I don't want either. Unfortunate. That's too early. Too early to be giving one up, unfortunately. But that's why you score 2, I guess.
Arizona did not fold up shop in the third.
For a game with that they had so little interest in, they've come out and played really hard in this period. Yeah, Bo just kind of lost his footing there. And then rebound squirts out, and Georgiev's not sealing the post.
That's a fucking insane angle shot there.
Did he get it up over the shoulder?
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah, that's wicked.
To your point, you'd like to see Georgiev
Yeah,
cut that, but Jesus.
I mean, Georgiev was probably on his way to a king of the game vote for me, but I don't know now.
Well, let's see what he does here. 9 minutes to go. Fuck me. Come on. Yeah. Fucking-
Huge
the ref was-
collision.
the ref was telling Valimaki, like, that was you, dude.
I got here.
Eh, maybe not. I mean, yeah, he got bumped.
JT could have stopped a bit more if he wanted, probably, but
Accidentally on purpose.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's true. It's my verbal tics that caused Arizona to score there.
Ah.
Sloppy, sloppy.
Jesus fuck.
Not great. Not
Dang.
great.
Yeah, that pass was fucking bananas. That was a sick fucking play.
Yeah, I mean, if Taves is going to play it like that, that pass can't get through. If he's not going to take the guy and going to take the lane like that, just can't let it get through, man. Now the Avs have made their life infinitely harder than it should have been.
Avery showed up and the wheels came off. Oop, penalty.
This would be good. Just score here and we'll pretend like those goals never happened. It'll be fine.
Say something earlier about they're not going to blow this.
I mean, they haven't blown it yet. I don't care if Arizona gets a point. They could also still win in reg pretty handily, but they do now have to score again. Yeah, I mean, I give Coyotes way more credit for this period than the rest of the game.
Yeah.
They did not look great for the first two periods.
That honestly even looked like they may have gotten like a... You guys fucking packed it in for 2 periods.
Try a little.
Go play 1 period. Why would
Yeah,
you
that
try to
was
force
you shoot
pass?
that. You shoot that every time,
Fucking
JT.
In between the circles, you try to force a pass out to the wall.
Hey! Was that the Mac point too? Did he get the secondary there?
No, I don't think so. I think that was, Kale, Miko.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So Mac still needs the empty netter. It was Taves even, not Kale.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you can't give up another goal here. The Avs have had their sloppy, lazy third period while the Coyotes turned it up. They got away with it. They got the goal back. Now you got to go win the hockey game.
Die. Yeah. Icing?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think Georgiev will get some down ballot votes. He won't get any first place votes, but he should get some Vezina votes.
I think he should be a top 5.
Yeah, I right around 5th is about right.
Jesus
Dang.
fuck.
That's so bad, man. So bad. Right as we're talking up Georgiev.
That was such a weird one because I thought that puck went in, but I was like, he still hasn't.
He didn't
reacted.
move. Yeah, he
Right.
never moved.
I'll say that's tough to.
It's a weird spot,
It's
but
a weird shot, but
you can't just the short side. Like you can't. That's not good enough.
he knows it.
Yep. I mean, it happens. The Avs just did not play well enough in this third period to. That's what I'm saying.
Get your ass off the ice. You just got scored on in this exact situation. Granted, it takes you all goddamn day to change.
Oh, fuck.
Yikes.
Oh.
Oh, this should have been so easy for Colorado.
Keller got drafted right before. What Avs pick was that year?
First.
That's right.
Keller, Alex Nylander, Mikhail Sergachev, Tyson Jost.
Two of those
Yeah.
are good players.
That's how that draft went.
I know.
Because I remember being bummed that Keller went. I was like, well, maybe
Yeah.
Sergachev will fall because
Yeah.
they needed a defenseman so bad at the time, and he went one before.
Word on the street was that Patrick Waugh fucking loved
Sounds
Really?
about right.
like had a huge hockey hard on for him.
I mean, it's easy to at
He's a
the
good
time.
player.
Well, at that time, he was
Second best D in that draft.
so physically imposing and all that stuff
Yeah.
for that age class, that age group, I should say.
The top D that year was your classic, like, he's a good puck mover and good skater.
Right.
Sergachev was like, he can do a little bit of all those things, but he also might just kill you.
Well, and wasn't that also right in the middle of the big influx of Russian players on the Avs?
Yeah. And that was tied directly to Waugh.
Yeah.
Let's draft a shitload of Russians.
A buzzer beater would be interesting, but I don't think it's happening. Yeah, I think they very much want the point and will go for the second one in OT, but
They won't get it because the best players have been dog shit already.
they might get it anyway. Think about your best players.
Yeah, you got a point.
And like,
You need-
you get this point, you lose the game, you hate it.
But it's
Win the
not
game tomorrow, you
the
get win
worst,
that
yeah.
night, you know,
It's a fuck, yeah. You really, really wanted extra point. You needed one. You had to have one.
Yeah.
Third goal is the one.
Yeah, I mean, that just can't go in.
We were saying both that Kelly goal and the Keller goal. Like him to have both of those. The Chelly one, that's a fucking
Yeah,
insane shot.
at least that thing's
That's
ripped.
It's an
insane
unbelievable angle, and like, if he's gonna make that shot,
shot. Right,
you're
it's like, cool, I gave you this much,
man.
and he did it. And the Keller one's tough because that looks like such a nothing
Yeah.
anything. It's like, I get it, but to look that underprepared. Wow, I love they have that suspended hit. Suspended where they hit in the fucking.
Right, that weird choice for a highlight reel, yeah.
You guys saw the Mike Hoffman video?
No.
Him talking about the 1 game suspension. Dude, his fucking lip.
I saw that. I saw the picture of it.
Yeah, dude, whole fuck. He was saying that in the video, brings up that he got a 2-game suspension a few years ago for cross.
For way less than that. Yeah. I mean, the dopes is never consistent, so consistent rather.
I love that goal for Keller. I love a nice 360 fucking whack.
It's
at the
neat,
puck.
but you know, when the goalie doesn't react at all, it's a lot easier to score.
What the fuck?
Bo,
Huh.
Confer and Miko isn't that weird. Byram being the first D is a little weird.
I mean,
Be
Kale's been
aggressive.
fucking bad today.
Be aggressive.
Their own 360 goal, that'd have been funny.
Yeah. Dueling 360 clap bombs. Oh.
Byram looks like a little lost out there. 3-on-3, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
I love this fucking 3-on-3
Oof.
group.
Do you?
Yeah.
This trio, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't disagree. I just
Sure like
in
no
that
favor.
moment, it didn't look amazing.
They've been so out of sync all game. It's so weird.
Oh.
Like shit like that, just like pucks just like sliding off sticks and stuff. And you're just
Right.
like,
Oh my god. They gotta simplify a little bit.
oh, I mean,
Oh.
What's the guy coming off the bench?
Probably.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Now you're back to the first set with Taves on the back end, I assume. Yeah. Oh, thank you, sir. Free puck.
you watch. You look at their defense and you're like, who the fuck plays overtime? Like that might be one of the few teams where I'd be like, I'm just playing.
Just 3 forwards. Why, Miko?
Because he's Miko and he thinks he can consistently.
Oh. Why did Taves?
How did he just win that?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's gonna win that. And Miko's just gonna give it away, isn't he?
Oh god, Miko.
Oh my
Trying
god.
so hard.
Me
Money
out.
on them today? What is going on?
Now you got Gerard with, I assume, MacKinnon.
He had no intention
Oh.
of driving.
Yeah,
my
he was
gosh.
never.
He
That
had
was.
it. He was there and he didn't want it. He'd already decided he didn't want it.
You got
Eller, Gerard,
Lars.
and
Yeah,
McKinnon.
Lars is a weird fit there.
Oh man, I would not be playing Lars Eller in overtime.
He's not
After
fast
the opening
enough.
face-off.
Yeah.
Especially with a guy that makes mistakes in overtime like that.
Jesus Christ.
And like, what's he waiting for?
Right,
Just
get it in
off.
the zone, bud.
What was that double clutch?
Yeah. What are you doing? I don't want you to adopt me anymore. I take it back. I mean, what
That's
the fuck,
brutal
dude?
interference.
You know, like interference and holding and hooking, like all three just happened, and they were like, "We're good." Let the players decide, right?
They're gonna decide to start two-handing people if that's what you let them decide. They leave Lars for the face-off, which I kind of get, and he wins it. Does he jump off? He does. Okay.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, that was a little dicey.
Yeah, I didn't have any faith that was going to go the way they wanted it to.
So it's Comfer and Nuke with Kale.
Yeah. They don't look like they have like a.
They don't. No plan.
Plan.
Yeah.
Get back.
Try something new.
Thankfully, you didn't turn that up because they were gone. Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Wow.
Nice play by him.
To keep it going. Yeah.
Those scores, we can get an assist.
Nope.
Ugh.
I love a nice standing still dangle on the 1% chance they work.
He
It's
went and-
so unbelievable he kept that possession.
Why did you pass that though? Then he stuck with it, but the initial play was so bad.
The puck
Yeah.
handling, and then outplays both guys to keep it. You are so frustrating.
He's got to be such an annoying person to play against because he just has that like sticky puck.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro, we got 7 whacks on that. How do you just keep like?
Yeah, he's like a cartoon. Like if Space Jam was a hockey movie.
Yeah.
Miko would 100%.
Miko would be,
Bugs Bunny.
yeah, one of them. I don't know which. But I mean, like, look at
The
this.
Monstars.
Like, he's trying so
Yeah.
hard to lose this puck, and then he just out-battles them. So stupid.
Just LOC and Miko.
No, it's Nate.
Oh, it's Nate. Okay. Thought it said
These
25.
these two can't
Yeah,
play
this
together.
is when you.
They
This is you
always
lose. This is how you lose the OT. Is this pairing of forwards?
Oh.
Or Miko makes a sick play.
Get it. Get it.
He wanted a
What are you
penalty in
Yeah.
OT.
What are
See,
you
there
doing
was.
asking for the penalty? Like, pay attention, man.
Kale, do it yourself, kid.
And now look, he's another slow. He's so slow to change again.
What the fuck just happened? I thought a stick came through the fucking. I was like,
Oh,
The Nathan MacKinnon one-timer didn't work. I'm shocked.
Yeah, right?
get back.
That
Come
fake-
on.
You fake that sometime and pass it back to the
That'd be fun.
Kucherov one from a few weeks ago.
Just like that.
Did you guys see that goal?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's exactly what you're just describing. I mean, he leans 98% into a fucking one-timer and just dishes it right back into the middle.
come on. Nice.
All right, shootout.
Needed that to be 5.5 minutes long.
Yeah. Even 5:15 was probably enough.
5:15 was fine.
Can you keep putting Erod out for the shootout? I think you got to go away from him, right?
Never.
He scored on that same move twice. It was dope as fuck.
And has not
both
since.
times.
He tried that.
It just keeps getting
Well, he
stuck.
tried that move 3 more times and it didn't work, and then he did like nothing on the last attempt. That I was like, okay, he's out of options.
See, maybe now you go back to him. He's like, there's no way he'll go back to that.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's what he does.
Yeah, I'd go to him. He'd be my first shooter.
You think so? Still? I mean, I guess you have not gotten a ton out of Miko and Mac tonight.
Fucking Mulligan, maybe?
Dude.
Kick it off with old Denny?
He'd be like 6 on my wrist.
They're looking at the footage, so those two must be going.
Yeah. You get into a shootout and all of a sudden, like, you're like Keller and Schmaltz. You're like, shit.
Does Michelli have shootout moves? I don't know.
Probably, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to shoot, but
Just get the first one. If you get the first one, whatever happens from there happens. Let's see.
Let's go, JJ. JJ, you have it.
Nice save.
there's one thing about Gilgab I love in those situations is that he just does not fight.
He's so calm. He's so calm.
You don't see him really bite and get moved out of the way very easily,
Even like,
very often.
even some of the other goalies in Avs history, like Varley, would be up and down all over the
Oh,
place.
actually,
Like,
he got to a point.
I don't agree. He was just so fast he could recover.
Oh,
It was this
Dang.
thing is that he would get out of the way and then find
Get
a way
back into the way.
Whatever.
He was fucking money.
So you have to stop with Erod now, right? I mean, that was nothing.
Yeah, I mean that's not even a move.
Yeah. That was the last go for him in the shoot. Not that the Avs probably won't even get into another one this year, but
They have 10 games to go.
there's just not that many. I guess the Avs have been in a lot. Nice.
Damn, that was essentially the same shot. Twice.
Yep. Georgiev trying to come up big after giving up that third goal here.
He's begging one of his superstar teammates to go do something sick for him on the other end.
Do
right
it.
now. I think MacKinnon's first shootout goal of the season was the last one they were in Toronto.
Yeah, he doesn't score on them a
Oh
ton.
my god.
Yeah.
Did he have anything here? I don't know.
When he gets him moving,
Yeah.
he doesn't
Doesn't find the space.
Yeah, Michelli was the obvious third guy.
Let's see what he's got.
This is my fear right here.
This is how it ends.
He's
Yeah.
he's so sick.
Nice. That was
Second
not very
nerd.
sick. Yeah. That was not very
He was like,
sick.
I'm just gonna dangle and hope he gets out of my way. And Georgiev at some point was like, "You're right in front of me. I'm just gonna poke."
It's gotta be Nico here for the win.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah, it's Miko, 100%.
After those three,
Yeah.
then you start having questions. Like, I felt like the top three for each team were real easy.
Pretty set.
Come on.
The slow start, no run up. Yeah.
Love it.
He's just gonna shoot it, isn't
Of course, it's Miko.
Oh,
Miko.
it!
Miko, what the fuck,
he? The
bud?
whole game, man.
Oh my god.
You go back.
Hip, hip.
I don't know
Just
what
got
to
away
do
from
now.
him.
Go McCarr probably, right?
Maybe Val.
Boyd.
Yeah, weird.
Oh, he missed.
Take that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yo,
Right?
What?
Hale, right?
I would go Kale.
I would go Val.
I'd be fine with Val. Wouldn't complain. Oh,
go
Georgiev
Alex.
did get a chunk of that. Nice.
Oh. Let's go, Kale! Oh my lord.
Oh.
Now you go Val.
Now I think
Who's
Val, right?
New Hook or something
Yeah,
crazy?
Now you get
Now
Who's-
I'm Alex.
Who does the thing in practice when nobody's watching? That this is my
Turn that
nightmare.
off.
If Barrett Hayton gets it.
That's just talk all this shit about him.
Oof,
Yes!
Georgiev refuses to lose. Yeah, yeah.
It's like, no.
Hey, out on top of the fucking blue.
Yeah.
Fucking feeling it.
That was terrible.
Oh, wow, I
JT,
guess
sure,
we all
yeah,
know.
yeah, okay, all
Now
right,
seeing
yeah.
it, that's such an obvious fucking- yeah.
Is that Jesse Comfort's brother? What?
Nope.
What? Did they put in a rule I don't know about? Can you have to shoot with the fucking bottom hash?
Yeah, seriously. Oh man, I didn't see how bad Kale had airmail is.
Yeah, it was sky high.
Yeah, at this point you should just be like, we're good.
Yep,
It's a tie.
it's fine. They both get 1 point.
What's happening?
I am right there with you. I feel like I'm high right
Just
now.
like playing. I feel like I'm high right
I'm on
now.
mushrooms, and I'm hallucinating the worst shit.
What were they going to open on this fucking iPad?
Mulligan. If you just shoot the puck, it'll go in the net. Trust me.
No. Oh my god.
Nobody has a shootout move anymore. Everybody's just shooting.
Alex!
Who's Alex? You could go like Bo or something weird.
Maybe?
No, the next two for me are New Look and Byron in some order.
Yeah. Fisher could be spooky. Nice save.
Oh
He
my
shot even further.
word.
That dude wasn't even at the top hash.
Oh my word.
What's happening?
I mean, Luke is also still.
Yeah, Val. Does he have a move? I don't know.
I think he would at least fucking like drive the fucking.
He would get close. Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Just go straight.
Watch him just clap bomb.
Choo choo train.
He's like, I don't know, man. I just do that.
He got in below the hash. Connor Ingram
Didn't know what to
He
do.
hasn't shot it yet. Yo, that was fucking.
Chat.
Boys, man.
Yoink.
He
What
does.
happens when you make a move? And you don't just go in and go, I'm
Dude,
just gonna
that's
shoot.
nasty as
Yeah,
fuck.
he's taking Erod's spot. He's taking Erod's spot. Chat, we love you. We got a post game coming in 5. We'll see you then.